Welcome to the Energetically You podcast, where we will be talking about healthy habits, abundant mindset, and optimal wellness. I'm your host, Megan Swan, creator of the Sustainable Integrated Wellness Approach. At 30, I sold everything and went on my own eat, pray, love journey, if you will. And now, at 41, I'm still on my first stop here in Mexico, loving life and feeling more energy than ever before. This podcast is for ambitious women who are looking to level up their energy so that they feel happier and more productive throughout their day in all of their projects and passions. Inside, we are going to be talking about ways to truly tune in to our minds and bodies in new ways to leverage our natural energy sources. So let's dive in. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am talking about why morning routines are essential to having more energy throughout your day. For me, this was a game changer, and it is often the defining difference when I'm working with my one-on-one clients when they start to build out their morning routines. So, what is a morning routine? Well, it does not need to be long or complicated. You just need to start somewhere. For me, when I was a mother of two young children, one was still a baby, my health coach suggested that I start waking up 10 minutes earlier to do some Ayurvedic cleaning practices, meditate, and do 3 yoga stretches. And quite frankly, I thought she was crazy. Mostly because she was 10 years younger than me and didn't have children, and I thought she had no idea what she was talking about. But I had committed to the program, so I committed to precisely only 2 weeks of waking up 10 minutes earlier. Obviously, I had to set an alarm because at that point, I was dragging my energy as a mother, not realizing that some small shifts in my day-to-day could have me feeling way better with much more energy to get through them. So at that time, I was scraping my tongue while I was like brushing my teeth, scraping my tongue, oil pulling and meditating, and then doing 3 yoga stretches. That was my morning routine. It took 10 minutes. And it felt like homework for the first week. And then by the second week, I was waking up looking forward to that routine. And it shifted my energy for the entire day. It really, if nothing else, allowed me to be present with myself, have a moment to myself, and set some intentions and picture like what I wanted out of my day, and be clear about like the kind of energy I wanted to bring to my interactions throughout the day. So honestly, it was life-changing. Fast forward, almost 5 years now, and my morning routine is 3 hours. Now, I will be clear that in that 3 hours, I am making breakfast for my whole family. For me, that's like part of the ritual. It's essential for me that the first meal of their day is as healthy and plant-based as possible, that it's homemade, that it's made with love, all that. But for first hour is all me. So I get up and I meditate. I sometimes do like a personal meditation and then like a guided meditation. If not, I'll do some journaling. And then I drink a hot beverage with my husband. I'm shifting out of drinking coffee, so I won't say I drink a cup of coffee, but we drink a hot beverage together. If it coordinates with the sunrise on the roof of our house, we do that together. We just like have a moment where we don't talk about the kids. We just, catch up with each other, check in, share insights over the news maybe, but not reading the news, just like usually it's like a recap of what happened the day before, but it's like touching base. That's the key aspect there. And it's time he and I really value. Then we exercise together. I usually run afterwards, or if he's not here, sometimes I'll just do a yoga practice in that time frame and or just run. But I'm moving my body, so that's for me an essential part of it. And then I'm nourishing my body. I love smoothie bowls. I know not everyone in the world is obsessed as I am, but for me, it is a boost, an energy boost. It's like this sweet boost to my day, fresh fruit. And for me, it's like kind of hiding the vegetables. So, I get a handful of kale and arugula and some peas and cauliflower or zucchini into a bowl full of mango and strawberries and blackberries and banana. And it's just this like burst of flavor, nutrients. It's hydrating. I love it. Then it's like added bonus, all the fun little toppings. And, it's an art project every day. I make it with love. I make it look pretty. I do that partly for social media, but I do it more because it's so much more nourishing to eat something beautiful than it is something slapped together, right? So that is kind of like the breakdown of my morning routine, which spans from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. And an essential part of that is that there are 5-10 minute buffers there in every step that I went through, so that I don't feel rushed, because I know that that's like an added layer of stress that I don't need to my day. So I get up at 5:30 every morning, at 5 a.m. every morning. My husband and I do that together. He has an alarm, but honestly, I usually wake up before his alarm, and I wake up like really looking forward to that part of the day. It's been game changing. So here, real quick, I'm going to share with you my top 3 tips, some of which I've kind of mentioned and integrated into my description of my morning routine, but you'll see how they are my top 3 tips that I give clients who are designing their morning routines for maximum health, performance, and success. So here we go. Number 1, be intentional with how you start your day. What kind of energy do you want to feel? Calm, relaxed, energized? Design your routine with this in mind. So for example, if you want to start your day calm, journaling, candlelit meditation, listening to an inspiring podcast with a cup of tea might be like how you want to spend your first 10 minutes of the day. Relaxed is how you want to start your day. Well, read the paper with some coffee, go for a walk, take a hot shower, take a moment with some essential oils or some really nourishing, healthy body cream, clean beauty body cream, and just take a moment to give yourself a nice massage, like a moment, not 10 minutes, like literally just take 60 extra seconds and give yourself some love as you're applying moisturizer. Even that can be a game changer. Okay, let's imagine that you want to feel energized. That's my go-to, honestly. So you could do some energizing breathing exercises, some light stretches, some exercise, maybe some weights or some cardio, and then, take a cold shower and have something really invigorating for breakfast. That's an example of a morning routine if you want to feel energized. If you want more ideas and more examples, I have an amazing freebie of 100 suggestions of what you could incorporate into your morning routine that I'm more than happy to share with you. If you want that, I'll put a link to it into the show notes. Or you can always email me at meganswanwellness@gmail.com. Okay, so the number 2 tip is, while you are going through your morning routine, then again, set an intention for your day. So you can't do everything in one day. And we often spend so much extra energy and sort of waste energy stressing about things that are out of our control. So one way is to just really drill down, keep it present. What am I doing today? 3 things I'm going to accomplish today. And you can call that your top 3 goals. And I would argue that you try and achieve those top 3 goals before midday, and then everything else you accomplish after the 1 o'clock, 2 p.m. marker in the day is like gravy, right? So with your intention setting of like, how do you want to feel today? You want to show up as feeling more empowered or more in control or more at ease or happier? Like, you just want to bring some more joy to your day. And what does that look like? So just like mentally playing, or you could journal, what is your intention for that day? And at the same time, what kind of person do I want to show up as today? So I always go back to the reality that you decide you're going to be happier. You decide you're going to be more relaxed. You decide you're going to be less stressed. All of those things are emotions that are under your control. And when you feel like they aren't in your control, it's because you have a disconnect between, you are not your thoughts. You are in fact observing your thoughts. You're behind your thoughts. And happiness isn't something you find, and it doesn't find you, certainly. It is a decision you make to arrive or show up as a person that is happier that day. And it's a practice. That's the other thing that I feel like we don't talk about enough. It's not like you decide one day, I'm going to live a happier life. No, it's you decide, I want to live a happier life. I'm going to start showing up happier at work or with interactions with my kids or answering emails. I'm just going to try and do it with a little bit of cracking a smile on my face. I'm just going to be lighter in my energy and everything I approach. And you start small and you build it up, and it becomes a practice. And you can put it like a little sticky note on your mirror, on your computer, so that you remember. You can send yourself little notifications, little alarms in your smartphone, in your calendar, like, stand up and have a happy dance, do a happy dance, or do some jumping jacks to up your energy, or call someone and tell them that you miss them and you love them, like something like that. So you're bringing happiness and joy intentionally into your day, even if it's like 5 extra minutes, 2 minutes out of your day. It can be life changing. From there, number 3 tip is the 5 a.m. club is where it is at for the most successful people in the world. I highly recommend you read the book, The 5 a.m. Club, and I will put that in the show notes as well. But just the Coles notes or the basics are back to what I was saying about my own morning routine. When you get up at 5 in the morning, like depending on when you already get up, you are gifting yourself maybe more than an hour of time and no stress time that you could enjoy doing something you really want to do, so that you wake up every day really looking forward to that time of day. Plus, I would argue that dawn is like one of the most spiritually charged hours of the day. It's like the new beginning, a rebirth, a restart. Like there's just so much positive energy and potential of what you could do with that precious hour. You could get so much self-improvement into an hour, even 10 minutes. And I argue if you have zero morning routine, that's where you start. You start by setting an alarm 10 minutes earlier, and you decide what are you going to do to up-level your energy, set your intention, be present, and do something for yourself, some sort of self-care in that 10 minutes. So back to number 3 in the 5 a.m. club. Get up early enough to have extra time to do your routine without feeling rushed. Feeling rushed is a layer of stress you do not need and totally counterproductive to your morning routine. This morning routine will set you up for success, clearer thinking, intentional energy throughout your day. So, very important that we all understand that no one morning routine works for everyone. Like everything else that I talk about with my clients, we are individuals. Our wellness lifestyle and plan needs to be very specific to our personalities, to our blood type, to our gender, to our place, geographical location, to many, many factors that not only ebb and flow between individuals, but even within the individual ebb and flow in a given year or season or month. And the more that you can tune in to your body to really understand what works and helps you thrive, and what really for you personally doesn't seem to affect you, good or bad, then the more you can hone in your morning routine to truly be uplifting, really effective at improving your productivity, and ultimately making you feel better and more content with your life throughout the day. So I work with my clients to help them establish the perfect routine for them that leaves them feeling in the perfect headspace each day, full of energy and on top of their stressors. So I leave you with that. Thank you so much for listening. Again, if you have any questions about morning routines, it's one of my favorite topics, because really, honestly, 10 minutes a day, you can do it. Start tomorrow, set an alarm, and do 10 minutes of little juicy self-love goodness for yourself, and see after 7 days how dramatically it has shifted your energy overall. Thank you so much for listening to Energetically You. I hope that this episode has helped you to tune into your natural energy sources so that you feel more energized and focused throughout your day. If you enjoyed the episode, please take a second to rate and review. Each review helps us to help more ambitious women just like you accomplish their goals. Don't forget to take a screenshot, share it on social, or in your Instagram stories, and tag me at Megan Swan Wellness. See you soon.